Hi. We're live. Welcome. My name is Nick.
So awkward.
And you have a problem.
Timing, cadence. We don't need any of that.
What is your addiction, sir?
What is my what?
Methamphetamines?
Wait, what's
Your
my
addiction.
my diction? Oh, I thought you. I don't know. It's non-existent. But regardless, we're back here again playing some Curse of the Azure Bonds. It's gonna be fun because we haven't played in quite a while due to life problems. But I'll just kind of get things started because I'm awkward as fuck. I play Thanks, Rozzy.
Anytime, honey.
Nice. I play Los Dorados Stonecrag, and I am short, stout, and there's really nothing positive I can say about myself without sounding like a douche. But I can insight the fuck out of you if you need me to. So yeah, that's me.
And yet, you can't put people's windows in the proper spots.
Yes, I can.
Who did you fuck up?
Oh, hi. Yeah, everyone is mixed up. Sorry, it locked up. Something else locked up. Every time I move one of these around, it messes it up in every other scene for some reason. It's been doing that recently. I don't know why.
So Nick's gonna fix that.
Yep.
Do whatever you want, Nick. Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And then, since Rozzy is feeling slightly extra sassy than normal, even for Rozzy, she can introduce herself next.
Fine. I'm Lyra. I'm a human warlock. I basically try to use my charm, my dimples, my cuteness, to win people over and steal shit with my equally thefty, pixie friend, Fayu. So that's me in a nutshell. I'm naughty. I'm bad. I'm mischievous. And Lauren.
Hello! Hi, I'm Lauren. I play Wim, a wild magic sorcerer, a tiefling. She has a broken horn. She's got a hit list. I like to think she's Doc Brown a little bit, because she was a former alchemist.
I thought you were going to say Hitler instead of Hitless, but you know.
Well, give it time. I have a bond, and it could make me do things. I hope she got that. So, no, God, no. Hit list. Yeah, so that's it. Yes.
Oh, did you say Jess?
Yes.
Hi, I play Volna, the... Wow, I said the right name, but still almost introduced to the wrong character. Okay, we're having one of these nights. I play Volna. I almost said Archer. Why did I almost say Archer?
Because you're an archer.
Because you do quite a bit with a bow.
Yeah, but that's
oh my god.
So, you know what? We're just gonna say I'm an archer for tonight because my brain, that's all it wants to say.
Like Archer,
so that's what I am.
Wood elf? Is that?
Wood elf? Thank you.
Yes.
One of those.
Yep.
It's like charades.
Yeah,
figure out what you are.
I'm gonna be done. My introduction's over because I'm already fucking it up.
Fair.
And we're gonna pass it off to Derek.
Yes. I'm Derek. I play Colt. I'm a halfling monk. I used to be a criminal and a bouncer, and now I'm just a guy with oversized hands and a desire to punch ghosts.
Wait, you used to be a criminal? I didn't know that was a past tense thing.
Hey, I have not committed any crimes around you guys. Or, well, okay, any that you can prove. That you can prove, that you have proof for.
Actually, I'm more of a criminal because I committed murder, so I mean...
Janice and Vortu would disagree with that. The cultists you were clearly involved with murdering.
Oh yeah,
no.
You mean the ones that we put?
Actually,
that was me too.
It wasn't murder. We were actually helping them transcend to their their chosen afterlife.
Sure.
Like they wanted to go to oblivion, and we just helped them
by a fucking plant. Sorry, oops.
So yeah, I'm Kevin. I DM this mess.
Ow, fuck.
Oh, term of endearment. When we last left off, you guys had spent a couple of days on the road, traveling to Zental Keep, where you're hoping to deal with the next of the Azure bonds, and the man who controls it. You've learned to be Fazul Shembril, High Priest of Bane, and all around bad guy.
Mr. Mustache.
Yeah, he's one of the few people in the realms that you literally can't say anything good about. And he's got control over your fate.
No.
Now, one of the things you haven't been able to learn is what he plans to do with the bond control over you. The Fire Knives had wanted you to assassinate King Azun. The Mondor cultists had wanted you to open a portal for their decay god to enter this world and destroy everything. But Fazul's plans are still a mystery. On the road, you met Olive Rustkettle, a halfling bard and entertainer who was also on her way to Zental Keep. And she had arranged to meet you guys at a tavern once you got inside the city. The Bruised Strumpet, yeah. I thank you, Derek, for writing that down, because I didn't.
I had it, yeah. Okay, he did write it.
I remembered it because I keep thinking Blues Trumpet for some reason.
And it could be a Blues Traveler reference or a Blues Brothers reference. You know, there was some type of music and alcohol involved. So yeah, now the process for ending Zental Keep is a little bit different than most cities. You have to pay a toll to get in and a toll to get out. So there's a line forming at this gate. Citizens of Zental Keep are separated out, and they're going through like an expedited process. Those who have proper travel papers, nobility, etc., are almost breezing right through as if this isn't even a thing. But those of you not from the Zental Keep are standing there in this line. Summer has progressed into fall, and it's one of those cold days. It's just not ever making it feel like there's enough sunlight to warm anything up. And then it starts to rain.
Seattle! Woohoo!
So yeah. Line progresses slowly. 15 minutes, an hour, hour and a half.
Can we just bribe these people and like get ahead? Because this is bullshit.
Well, I like to follow order, from what I remember.
Fine.
As you're standing there observing what's going on, whenever someone gets to the front of the line, they're taken over to a smaller area, away from everyone else, still in view. They sit down at a table with a Zen officer. They're asked some questions, the answers are written down, and they're processed through.
Quick question. Can I see if anyone has any actual, like, types of papers, like, in their hands, like anyone in front of us, that I can kind of glean some information on?
No, not really. Over here, like, it's all travelers. These are people from out of town. The group in front of you are merchants. They keep muttering themselves about selling wine.
Okay, I was gonna see if I could try to maybe like make up a manuscript while online, but I don't think I have the ability to do so if I know exactly like what we're dealing with. I'm just gonna listen into the merchant's conversation. That's
Sure.
one of
Now,
us.
the rest of what you see around you is the walls of Zental Keep are thick black granite. They rise about 40 feet off the ground, and they're you can see patrols of 10 and 20 soldiers marching along the top of this wall. If you didn't know more about Zental Keep, you'd say it's over defended, but they've been attacked so many times by so many people, mostly because they've decided to try to take over all of their neighbors at least twice. So who wants to go first when you get to the top of the line?
I have a question.
Yes.
I have the observant feat, so I can read lips. Can I tell what the guard sitting at the table is saying to the people when he's interviewing them?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Perception. All right. Let's see. You said perception, right?
Yep.
Okay. That would be a 10.
Okay. You're watching this process a couple of times, and the visitor's back is to you, so you can't read their side of the conversation. But it always starts off with, what is your name? What's your business here? Are you a follower of Bane? And then the questions seem to get a little bit more varied from case to case after that.
Do you relay this information?
Share that. Yeah, I shared
Okay.
that. So
Okay.
Who the hell is
He
Bane?
asked that guy how many toes he has. That's weird.
Yeah. In terms of Bane, do you know what answer would be acceptable? Yes. No.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
You have it a religion check, Nick.
Okay. Let's see. That's a 22.
Okay. You're familiar with Bane. He's the god of tyranny and fascism.
Okay.
So we love him, right?
You would not expect most people anywhere else in the realm to follow him, but the center of his church is here in Zental Keep. Well, in the Moon Sea area, at least. It depends on who you ask which temple is the most important, but one of those contenders is here in Zental Keep.
Should probably let me do the talking.
Oh.
I'm a +9 to deception. Watch me roll a 1.
I mean,
No.
I was gonna say. Oh well, I have a +0.
Now something else that you're certain of is when it comes to matters of faith, the gods have a habit of noticing when people lie and claim they are a follower when they're not. So cases of divine intervention are something you can reference.
So for me, that would make me a little bit more on edge about lying about, one, my god, and two, lying about being a follower of Bane.
Yeah.
But would there
That's okay. We could be seeking
more
truth.
knowledge on Bane for our own
looking
interests.
to potentially convert.
Yeah.
We're on the secret committee that gets to choose which one gets to be the Bane
God of the Year.
As much as I love being the keeper of secrets for, Doomthorn, I'd also like to know how much chaos can I cause if I follow Bane? How much?
Ooh.
Yeah. And
they don't cause chaos. They cause iron-fisted order.
And I'm just thinking to myself, oh fuck, maybe I should just let someone else do the talking for me. And
We're from Chapel Weekly. We've come here to rate your chapel.
Hi, we're Chapel Weekly.
We're writing an article on how amazing your whole look is.
Yeah. Stunning.
Very dreary.
Beautiful. One of a kind.
Dreary is the new sunny.
4 out of 5 stars. I would highly recommend visiting in the autumn.
So,
Or in the rain.
a man with a clipboard walks up to you guys.
Fuck. I'm not ready.
You just scream out,
You were
I'm
born
not
ready."
ready.
And
Yeah.
he just kind of points at the group of you. Next.
Hello, sir.
I'll step forward.
Hello,
Oh,
kind
God.
sir.
We're going to jail.
He leads you over to the table, sits down in front of you. State your name.
No.
Courtney with the Q-U and Q-E.
My name's Courtney.
That's Q-U-A-R-T-N-E-E.
I'm waiting for Colt's answer.
Name's Colt.
Okay.
Dude.
What is your business in Zental Keep?
We're visiting. Looking to shop.
Sorry.
He's separated Colt from the rest of you guys, so he's got just Colt in front of him right now.
Okay, y'all fucked.
Yeah.
I will take my oversized arms and I will rest them gently on the table. Go looking for work.
Uh-huh. Are you a follower of Bane?
No. I mean, I got nothing against the guy, but no.
Are you from Hillsfar?
What? No. Why would I be from there? Fuck those purple plume mother. I mean, sorry. Go.
Are you done?
Yes.
Are you from Allmaster?
No.
Are you from Teshwave?
No. I where is that?
Are you wanted for any crimes anywhere in the Moonsea region?
No.
Why do I feel like that should be worth a deception roll?
Okay, that's fine.
Are you carrying any powerful magic items? And he's just like looking down at your ornate gauntlets.
Yeah. It's going to be hard to separate them from me.
Are they cursed?
No.
What's the nature of the enchantment? And he's like pissed because he had to go get like a different page of the form he's filling out.
Like, oh, God damn it.
They let me talk to plants. Do you want proof?
Not really.
Cactus, motherfucker.
Have you ever fought against Zental Keep forces in an armed conflict?
No. I've never fought in an armed conflict at all.
Do you have any fresh fruit?
No. I have about a day's worth of stale road rations.
All right.
But that's about all I have
name again?
to declare. Colt.
All right.
Fuck are you using your...
He,
You can use Courtney if you want.
flips through the pages that he has been taking notes on, looks them over real quick, and tosses the clipboard over at a younger assistant. Stand over here and wait for processing. This guy just looks like he's been bored out of his mind for going through this process dozens of times a day, every day, forever.
You mind if I ask you? You mind if I ask you one question? What's the current fee for entering the city?
1 gold for humans, 3 gold for non-humans.
Okay. And I'll go stand over where he said and wait for processing.
Ooh, process me.
When he stands and walks back over to the front of the line again, he just looks exhausted. Who's next?
I'll step forward.
Great.
Use your damn name.
I'm letting you go with Courtney. I'm gonna just give a shortened version of my name. And I'll walk right over.
What's shorter than... What the fuck is your name anyway? What game is this?
It's Los Dorada Stonecrag. It's pretty long, so I'm gonna shorten
Oh,
it
I was
down.
like, what the fuck is shorter than Kix? Like...
Oh, let's use my Dragonborn name. I'll give them that.
You can't even pronounce it.
So he sits you down. What is your name?
Dorata Stonecrag.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just gonna like breathe out my nose like loudly.
What is your business here?
I'm just passing through. Maybe get some drinks.
Are you a follower of Bane?
Nope.
Are you from Hillsfar, Mulmaster, or Teshwave?
I have no idea where those are.
Are you wanted for any crimes in the Moonsea region?
No. I
Are
have
you
been
certain?
underground. So, no. Literally, I came from a cave, so you don't have to worry about that.
Flips over a couple more pages. Are you carrying any powerful magic items?
Nope.
Have you ever fought against Zentilki forces in an armed conflict?
Bitch, I was in a fucking cave. No.
Look, all of these questions are standard.
Well, that's fine. This is beautiful.
Do you have any fresh fruit?
No, but I have 2 pounds of cheese.
Cheese, you say.
Yeah.
Flips over 3 more pages on the form. Do you have any dairy products originating in Cormyr?
I don't know where these came from, but they were nearby, so I'd assume no.
What is it you're showing him exactly?
Literally just a cheese wheel.
Hunk of cheese.
Yep, just a giant cheese wheel.
I'm gonna have to confiscate that just to be safe.
Sure, go for it.
He picks it up and he tosses it over in a basket with what looks like to be his lunch.
Have fun getting diarrhea. Like
What was your name?
Dorata Stonecrag.
Wait for processing.
Thanks, bro. And I'm just gonna be like, I'll slide him a piece of gold. Oh wait. How much is the I heard something about an Nerdus. How much?
3 gold pieces for non-humans, 1 gold piece for human.
Do I pay that now or later?
You'll pay the next guy.
Okay, you can take that, and I'll just leave the gold with him.
He writes something else down on the clipboard. Picks up the gold piece.
And eats it.
Just now puts it in a pocket. Next. Come on, we don't have all day. Who's next?
I pushed Jess.
All right, I guess I'm next.
I pushed Jess. Jessica. My name is Jessica.
State your name.
Volna.
Is that your full name?
Yes.
What is
I
your
know our
business here?
names, you fucking guys.
Who cares?
You fucking...
Sorry. Passing through, visiting.
Visiting whom?
Just the city in general.
Are you a follower of Bane?
No.
Are you from Hillsfall, Maltmaster, or Teshwave?
No.
Are you wanted for any crimes in the Moonsea area?
No. I just have like a deadpan bored look on my face, probably matching his.
Yeah, this.
Shake his hand and be like, "We are one and the same."
No, like this is like completely unannoying to him because it's getting you through quickly, and he just doesn't want to be dealing with anyone. Are you carrying any powerful magic items?
No.
Have you ever fought against the forces of Zental Keep in an armed conflict? And he
No.
eyes up all of your armor on this one.
No.
Are you bringing in any fresh fruit?
No.
Name again?
Volna.
Stand over there.
Alright. I go
Rock,
stand
paper,
over
scissors?
there.
So, yeah, as you walk away, he's scribbling more down. Next.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
God damn.
The camera delay is making this difficult.
More time. Okay. Rock, paper, sister, shoot.
Do we just both do paper?
Paper, yes.
God damn it, guys. You're killing me.
Roll off.
We're doing it. We're totally doing this in front of the guy, too.
I swear to God, if you
Roll
both
a
get a
D20.
same, if you both get the same roll, I'm
3.
leaving.
17?
Oh, there we go.
So who goes first? I don't know who won.
The loser goes first, probably.
I will go. Pick up my bag, because I have all my stuff in it. I'm kind of like that lady in Labyrinth in the trash heap. I just got all of this stuff, all my bottles clinking, and I guess that'll be me.
Sits you down. What is your name?
Shark bait.
Shark bait.
What is your business here?
Trade.
Are you a follower of Bane?
No, but I hear good things.
Uh-huh. Are you from Hillsfall, Molemaster, or Teshwave?
No, I kind of tend to move around. I don't like being tied down, hence the backpack.
Are you wanted for any crimes anywhere in the Moonsea region?
Just having fun. No kidding. Sorry.
Elaborate.
Was that in? I didn't hear it.
Elaborate.
I was a kid. I they sparks like firecrackers. I'm impulsive.
So arson?
No. Just like small little sparks. And I spooked some horses.
So horse thievery?
No, they ran away, but they came back. They didn't go too far. It was just a very small town. I don't even think it's there anymore.
I'm just gonna put down misdemeanors and delinquency.
Well, I've learned. That's why I got a good steady job, and I'm just trying to make.
You're such a delinquent.
I don't do that anymore. I honest trade.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Are you carrying any powerful magic items?
No. I mean, no. I mean, is an alchemist kit considered powerful?
Can I get a manager over here?
Oh my god. Me.
You're that asshole now.
Oh my god, you're like Karen, except worse.
Oh, hopefully good thing off. I know.
Yeah, he rings a bell. And a military officer comes over. And is like, alchemy kit. Are we considering those dangerous this week?
This week?
Are they on sale?
Yeah. Yeah, I have this Karen here.
Well, yeah, the officer's like, we'll have to inspect your kit.
Oh, sure. And hook it.
Lyra, everyone in line behind you just kind of like grumbles as this
Oh my
extended
God.
check is going on. So yeah, they take. How long do you think it would take to unpack, inspect, and then?
If they're being careful.
Not really.
Well, they might break some things, and some of it might be corrosive.
Okay.
So that's the only thing. You might. Oh, be careful with that. Oh no, you mean that? Oh no, that's not good.
On a scale of 1 to, let's say, 20,
Okay.
how volatile do you think your alchemist kit is gonna be?
13.
13?
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Oh, no.
She looks a little dangerous, that's all.
Yeah. As they go through and search it, they're just kind of like pulling things out and just like tossing them down on the table. And you can hear glass crack a couple of times. Something does start to like leak. From the smell, you're pretty sure it's nothing that's too corrosive, but it does stink. And you were having a very difficult time placing the smell.
Oh no.
So yeah. And then when all that's done, they just kind of like take your, what you get that in like a sack or a box, like a.
I probably had a case and it flipped open and they brought out all the items.
Yeah, so they just kind of like put the case beside the table and push everything into it.
Oh.
And then hand it back to you. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Thanks.
Well, if anything, I at least there's something I left behind for you to remember me by. You've been so hospitable.
What was your name again?
Sharkbait.
Over there.
They're so done. Oh my God.
Clink, clink, clink. You just hear the rustling of the stuff.
Why are we being punished for their policy, though? They've got to do all this, and they're just being assholes about it, and it's their fault.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you expect bureaucracy to be about you?
Absolutely.
That's why I was having
Everything is about cult. That's,
God
in the end, it is about cult.
Wow.
Next.
Did he say next?
Yes.
I'm coming. Hi.
Great.
Sorry.
What's your name?
My name is Courtney. You may have heard of me. I'm the inventor of the spork.
What is your business here?
I came to get my spork patented.
What is a spork?
It's like a spoon, only a fork. It'll change your fucking life, kid. I'll give you one as soon as they're made, okay? On the house.
Are you a follower of Bane? I'm just going to put down no.
But is it a spork? The bane of his existence? No.
Oh my God.
Are you from Hillsfar, Mulmester, or Teshwave?
I'm really not good with geography, honey. I'm sorry.
Where are you from?
I don't know.
Oh, this is
like he just like sits his clipboard down for a second.
I kind of move around a lot. I'm not really from anywhere. Pick like your favorite place. I'll be from there. I've probably been there.
I'm gonna go with nomadic.
Yeah, that's about right. You're wicked smart.
Are you carrying any powerful magic items?
Oh gosh, no.
Have you ever fought against Zentalkeep forces in an armed conflict?
You know, I'm not really particular. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. Probably not. I don't know. Could go either way. I'm gonna say no. Let's just say no. Or yes, if that's what you want to hear. I'm not sure. No, not at all. I never did.
This is beautiful.
Unless they hit me first.
So, yes?
So no? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Just say no.
Oh, this is beautiful. This is art.
Not get paid enough for this.
What they said. Just, I'm with them. So if they haven't, I haven't.
Uh-huh. Do you have any fresh fruit?
No.
Wow.
What was your name again?
Courtney, I'm the inventor of the sport.
Next room. Processing.
I hide my broom as I shuffle past.
So, who was it that went first? Colt.
Colt went first.
When you get into the next area, it's kind of like a big. Did that vanish completely? It's an area between two walls. One of them being the outside wall of the keep, the other one being like an inner wall. And there are guards standing up top. No one is down here on the area you're in. It's just an open rectangular area with a bolted door at each end.
Just a strange question. Does it have a drain in the middle of the floor? Is this like a kill room? I'm just going to walk in and they're just going to pelt me from above and wipe me out.
There is a drain, but it appears to be mostly for rainwater. Since it's raining, there's water flowing through it.
Well, that's good. I just didn't want to be like ushered into a room and then shot.
Yeah, no. Well, it might be a multi-purpose room. It's hard to say. When who was it that was next? Was that Lastrada?
Yes, that was me. Yep.
Yeah. So Lastrada comes in a few minutes after that. Joins you in this big open area. There's no cover from the rain, so you're just kind of standing there getting wet on this cobblestone courtyard.
I'm gonna hold my tongue because Cobblestone and I do not have a good relationship. But I'm just gonna sit there, or stand there rather, water going ting 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 off my off my armor.
Yeah. Volna enters soon after that.
Yes, I follow.
At that point in time, Colt, you notice that the number of guards up top is growing.
Oh no.
Because
It's
of
going from
Spork fiasco.
maybe 5 or 6 there initially to nearly double that right now.
And how far above us did you say they were again?
The outside wall is 40 foot high. The inside wall is 20 foot high.
Okay.
Wim, you enter the room next. The
Clink, clink,
courtyard.
clink, 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 clink. Shifting glass.
Hello.
Yeah.
Is it just us in this room? Is there anybody else being ushered?
No. It's just you at the moment.
What's
Okay.
that smell?
Oh, was it? I thought it was left behind on their desk.
It was. The smell wasn't.
Oh god.
Oh, that's rough. Oh.
Yeah, I can fix it later. It's fine.
Your alchemy case rattles a lot more than it normally does.
Oops.
All right, I got a budget for that. Okay.
Yeah.
But it was fun messing with them.
By the time Lyra enters the courtyard, there's nearly a dozen guards at the top of the wall. at least one of whom is wearing wizard robes.
Do we see this one wizardry rovery kind of
Are they
person?
looking at us?
Well, the guards, most of the guards are looking down into the courtyard, just kind of in that plain observant guard stance. The wizard, however, is kind of like he's got like his hands on a ledge, like looking over and just being super observant and judgmental.
Oh God, we got a
I
boomer.
feel him
Diva.
spiritually.
Yeah. Now you know how the rest of the group feels, Volna.
I'm just gonna lean against the wall, cross my arms, and just chill, and then just know that at 20 feet, I could just run right up that wall on that side and get the first guard with no problem, and then make a leap to the other side and get that wizard no problem. So I'm doing the math in my head as I'm just sitting there going 20, 40, yeah, that's not an issue.
You're doing the parkour calculus.
Absolutely.
All right. When Lyra enters the room, courtyard, the door closes behind you, and you can hear a heavy bolt drop into place.
Oh my god.
Shouldn't have used your real names.
Well, I don't think Courtney helped us anymore either. You know.
It was
Okay.
part of your.
Fate.
Listen. Okay.
Just
These
don't
are
say
not
anything.
These are not the people to be lying to. We're trying to get into the city. I don't care what we do when we get in, but like you tell them the truth and just go.
Aren't these the guys that put the tattoos on our arms?
What tattoos are you talking about? Because they're listening.
Oh. Oh, never mind.
Hey, isn't this the place we're supposed to go to kill someone to remove one of our tattoos?
When you,
I didn't know they were that fucking close. I thought they were like 40 feet into the distance on a wall.
I'm sure there's an echo in here.
when you mention that, the wizard speaks up as like the acoustics are very good for listening.
Yeah.
Hi! Hi.
Is there anything on your statements you would like to correct or amend?
Okay, I have a broom. And it's not just for sweeping.
And I have, I guess I'll come clean. I have a magical looking glass that helps me see better. I'm sorry, I don't have 20/20 vision.
I didn't want you to take my broom. It's my only form of transportation.
It's my car.
I can't afford another car.
Are there any other changes you would like to make to your statements?
I'm actually 5 foot and not 3'7".
We never asked your height.
Well, now you know.
I actually just invented the spork while I was in line.
Genius!
I'm still saying nothing. I'm just leaning back against the wall. I've got the numbers in my head now, and I know if it comes down to it, I can make that wall. So I'm just gonna let them keep talking.
Oh my god. Okay.
They broke my alchemy kit. I ain't saying nothing.
I might have an apple.
While visiting Zental Keep, you're expected to follow all laws. Should you be found in violation of any law as a visitor, you will be arrested, convicted, and sentenced. If that sounds like it is a certainty, that's because it is.
Noted.
Should you do anything to bring harm to Zental Keep or its citizens, you will be arrested, tried, and publicly executed.
Is that simultaneously?
Noted.
Does that simultaneously happen? All three? Just want to clarify.
It will happen so fast it may feel like.
Okay. Just wanted to know. Thanks.
Now, in the off chance that we do something that helps Sentinel Keep, what will you do then?
Be surprised.
Sounds like it'll be a public execution either way.
You're gonna be great at poker.
Yeah.
I implore you to go about your business quickly and leave.
What if we want to become a citizen?
You may have that option. The others do not.
I get it. It's because I'm from a cave / mountain. I get it. Being racist.
It's the broken horn.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah,
That's
because
weird.
they're not human.
Oh.
That's
Yeah.
weird.
Every one of the guards you've seen so far has been human. In nearly every other place you've been, there's been some variation on that. But not here.
I have a question. If while we were walking away from this situation and I blew them a kiss, would that be considered a threat, and would I be arrested for it?
Possibly.
Okay, I will refrain from doing that.
Yeah, no signs of infection.
That's illegal.
Now,
Not to be a smartass. I'm being very honest and trying to ask you a serious question here. But do you have like a rules handbook that we might purchase and carry around so that we know not to violate the numerous rules that are for the safety of the public? I understand.
And to which level each one is punished, like, you know what I mean? Like,
ever since Waterdeep started publishing those, people expect
Mm-hmm.
no.
Okay, well, do you,
Like a PDF. Do you have a PDF of it?
but do you have like them generally
Or a guidebook?
posted? Is there like a board we can go look at them or something?
No.
You know, town square. Okay. It's going to be very hard not to violate those rules, I assume.
Yes, you're catching on.
What's your favorite food?
Your processing fee will be 1 gold piece for humans, 3 gold pieces for non-humans. The fee for leaving Zental Keep is triple that.
gotcha.
Well, we don't have to worry about leaving, apparently.
The bolt on the
I thought
inside
you
door.
wanted us to leave. Anyway, whatever.
You can hear a big heavy bar being lifted off the other door, which then opens, and you look out into the city for the first time. It's cold and rainy, so there's not many people on the street.
Is it like this every day?
No, but this is probably the farthest north most of you have ever been. And
It shows.
from where you're from, you'd be expecting winter to be still months away, but you can feel it's close here.
How in the world will they maintain my complexion?
Prestidigitation.
Valid. Keep my tan on.
It's fantastic for makeup artists. So yeah, the streets of Zental Keep are empty right now because of the weather, but you can see at least 2 patrols of armed guardsmen patrolling from this one point. They patrol in groups of 10. They wear relatively heavy armor, and they're armed with a mix of halberds and crossbows. Most other places, these guardsmen would be described as heavy infantry, but here that's their standard patrols. Many of them have wizards. Also notable is the buildings. There's these large block buildings that rise 3 to 4 stories tall with these awnings and like patios stretching off the sides of them. So there's these big blocky like apartment buildings with an outside area on many of them. Everything's like there's a stink in the air of like too many people being in too small of a place. And like there's even with all the rain, you can see like the smoke rising from many of the buildings as they're cook fires or heating fires. Now, as Zentalkeep sits on two sides of a river. The greater part of the city is on the north side of the river, currently on the south, in what's known as the Foreign Quarter. The harbor and the noble area, the main temples are all on the north side. This south side of the river is mostly residential and low-income residential, working-class accommodation. Slavery in Zentalkeep is perfectly legal, but most people cannot afford to keep slaves. So as the door to the courtyard closes behind you, you are now on the streets of Zentalkeep.
Well, that was
Just curious, like, did in this process we already paid already? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Okay.
I should have given you opportunity for shenanigans there, but
I just wanted to make sure.
Well, where does my tingly arm tell me to go? Let's go there.
oh, tingly arm, tell me where.
You're getting nothing from the bonds right now as far as an impulse.
Well, let's find a place
Drink.
that takes both of our kinds.
Lyra, can you give me a perception check real quick?
Well, sure. 7 plus 9?
That's
Kitty!
16.
16.
Kitty?
Somebody just held a kitty and it yelled.
No.
What the fuck? I thought you had Okie or Doki or Artichoke.
A tablet?
Oh,
It's a blue
what are you
tablet.
doing on your tablet?
You have a tablet cat.
Roz,
Meow.
you're familiar. I'm drawing a blank on the name again.
Fail.
Thail. Okay. You hear?
Change your name if you need to.
No, it's fine. Just remind me. You can rename it on your character sheet. I'll let you know how to later. You hear a giggle on your ear, and feel her leap off.
Oh no, no. What do we got? I look around, try to see what the source of her excitement could be.
You have no idea.
Oh, fuck. Let's power walk, guys.
What's the problem?
Fail's up to something, and I don't think it's just a wallet.
Okay.
And I bet you were all secretly thinking I was going to start something.
I mean, we still do, but...
It was hard for me to get through that line, too. She's due for some mischief.
I guess we shouldn't be in the area if something goes off.
No, let's fucking walk.
Well, we have the name of a tavern. That's a good enough place to start. If
Oh yeah, let's find that.
Go that place and eyes up, but I wouldn't interact with anybody on the street at all.
The kinky parrot or something like that.
The kinky parrot. Me.
That's after hours.
That's honestly me.
I'm thinking about kinky.
The kinky parrot would be in Luskin. Maybe in Westgate, but
Oh my
It's a
god.
franchise.
yeah. So yeah, like the first floors of these buildings are shops. Most of them are like single purpose shops. There's a place that sells pipe weed. There's this place that sells pottery. There's a place that sells leather goods. And these go on, on and on. Like, all the streets are like rigidly 90 degrees. The city planning that went on here seems to have been done with the same iron fist that Baneites do everything else with.
Do these buildings? I know you described them already, but they kind of reminiscent of like military barracks, kind of.
The
very
layout,
simple.
yes, but the design and construction, these are more like apartment slums. All of the
Get your ass off my phone.
All of the balconies are like bolted onto the building and not necessarily original construction. So it's a haphazard mix of things made from whatever parts were available. And some of them look quite questionable in their stability. There's also more than a few places where there are like wash lines running from one side of the street to the other, with clothes hanging from them and things like that. So it's the most definitely there's more people packed on top of each other here than any place else you've.
Okay, so it's not even anything like the worst parts of Westgate or nothing like this, right?
Much like the worst parts of Westgate, just taller. 3 and 4 story buildings are uncommon most places. Here, it's everything. You kind of like get that canyon feeling walking down these streets.
If my time there taught me anything, avoid most eye contact with anybody in the street. Walk with a purpose. No leisurely strolls. Go to where we need to go. No side distractions.
Glancing around at the few people on the streets who are not the guard patrols, you can absolutely see that is the order of the day. There's no casual talking or hellos to neighbors, people moving with purpose. Now, Olive told you that she was going to meet you at that tavern, but you have an entire city in front of you with no idea where that tavern's at, other than it's somewhere here in the foreign quarter.
Well, the streets are pretty rigid, so, and if we're past the walls and we're just seeing these houses now with the shops below, I think it would make a little more sense to just kind of go straight ahead for a little while, and we'll kind of keep an eye out on things that go. And I'm sure with the streets being so rigid, we can look to either side and have an idea of what might be around.
Can't we just ask people where the shitty part of town is?
You mean,
aren't we in the shitty part of town?
I think all of it's pretty shitty.
For the most part, you would describe this as the shitty part of any other town you've been in. That's not to say that it might not be worse somewhere else.
I mean, you might be able to talk to them, but any one of us, they're not going to talk to us.
Oh. Okay.
We can be your entourage.
What is this place called again?
It was the Bruised Strumpet.
Alright. I'm gonna find the nearest guard or townsperson and ask them where the Bruised Strumpet Inn is, or bar.
Approaching
Offer
one of
them a gold.
approaching one of the guard patrols.
Yep. I'll offer a gold for their trouble. Hopefully that's enough.
The initial approach on that. These guys are walking like military style, so they're not really friendly and approachable.
There's nobody like more stationary.
No, there is literally no one just standing on the street. Everyone is moving somewhere. And again, the weather would be pretty shitty day to be out there standing in the street.
I guess I'll smack the one in the rear's butt and be like, "Yo."
Hey.
So that's your introduction to the guard is a butt smack.
I'm gonna smack him on the ass.
A bouteille smack.
I'm gonna try to like show some cleavage while I'm doing it.
A tasteful booty smack.
He turns with a hand on his weapon and just stares you down. Who do you think you are?
I am the person who's gonna give you a couple gold just for giving me directions.
Okay.
New to town, give him a smile and a couple gold. Jingling in my hand. Be like, "Do you know where the Bruised Strumpet is?"
He holds his hand out for the gold, and closes his fingers around it tight. 2 blocks that way on the corner.
Thank you so much. I let go. Nice buns, hun. Now that's worth becoming a citizen for.
Roll to seduce?
Roll for perception.
Oh, fuck. How about performance? Perception is a 19 plus 9, whatever that is.
You hear Tyler giggling again.
Oh no.
Oh no. Alright. Have a nice day, bye. I'm gonna try to power away in the direction he pointed.
The rest of you.
Yeah.
You see Lyra walk up to the guard, return fast.
So what did he say?
It's that way. The men here are
Just
so
like that?
unfriendly.
Just like
You-
that? Like,
You know that you just put your hands on a soldier, and that could have gotten you arrested and killed.
Fine by me.
Yeah, but it was a tasteful booty smack. I mean,
And look,
Yeah.
I'm here being the voice of reason, so there's something extremely fucking wrong with this city. Okay? Just
He wouldn't do that.
hands off the merchandise next time. Okay?
We'll
did
see.
he,
You'll
did he
just
say his name?
hands off the merchant.
Hustling down the street then?
I mean, sure. Wherever he pointed. 2 blocks that way or something like that.
The jail.
When you get down closer, you can see a big sign hanging out for the Bruised Strumpet, and the sign out front has a kind of a caricature of a bar wench with a big mug of beer in one hand, but she's like passed out face down on the ground, and like her head is pressed against the ground at an odd angle. and it kind of like has X's over her eyes, drunk.
Jesus Christ.
God, me relatable.
But it's the first place you've heard music from.
Well, let's go.
Stepping inside, you go down a set of like 3 or 4 stairs. So the floor of the tavern is a few feet below the floor, the street level, and it is dark, smoky, and loud.
That works.
There was, for as many people who were missing off of the street, it seems that half of them could very well be in this tavern. Most of the tables are full or near full, shoulder to shoulder at the bar.
And would you say what we can see is almost exclusively human, like you said, like with the rest of the town, or are we seeing a few other?
There's a possibility of a half elf or an elf trying to pass himself off as human. There's enough people with hoods up where there could be other options there too. But this is seedy dive bar kind of location.
So a lot like some of the places.
Yeah, it's
in
like this place could easily be brighter, but no one's trying.
No, it's good. It's good. The dark is our friend here. It really is. So
I am the knight.
would you lead the way, seeing as if these towns if this place holds true to the town, you're gonna have to do a lot of talking for us.
Me?
Yeah,
Shit.
you.
Yeah, because
Alright.
you're white. I mean, human.
Ridiculous.
Not
You're
inaccurate.
perfectly capable lungs. Alright, let's go.
Oh, it's not that we couldn't talk. They're just our voices are just not going to be appreciated.
Gotcha.
A woman in a fairly simple dress, like she's got like 6 mugs of ale, 3 in each hand. As she like comes up to you, is like, hi, can I help you?
Hi, we're looking for our friend Fanny.
Olive.
Olive.
I can't say I know any olives.
Shit.
They go in martinis.
My size.
Yeah, still no olive. Tell you what. Table over there. I'll be right back,
Okay.
and I'll not be carrying. So she points you over to the one unfull table in the tavern right now.
Uncle Kitty.
It's kind of in the center of the room. So someone's going, no matter where you sit at this table, your back's to someone.
Very cool.
Embrace it. Go.
If this is how we go out, at least it's going to be a familiar environment for me. So let's let's pull up a seat and act like we belong here.
Sail, where are you?
Not back yet?
You hear no giggling.
Oh dear.
Oh my god.
So yeah, a few minutes later, the serving woman returns. So, you're from out of town, looking for someone named Olive, and muted? Still muted?
My
There we
fucking
go.
cat. That's what she hit. Yeah,
hear giggling?
we're just got here. Just waiting for our friend Olive, and
Oh,
yeah, that's about it. Girl is sitting down. But yeah, if you haven't seen any other halflings, then we'll just have some food and a room if you have one.
We can arrange for a room. Just one. It'll fit you all.
Okay.
Convenient.
I'm good with
So
sleeping.
maybe this will all end like it started, in a communal in-room.
Oh god. Then you wake up, it was all a dream. But now you're from the
We're on the
beginning, you're all
beginning,
level
that's
1
what
again.
it's gonna happen.
Don't scare me like that.
Hold up progress.
So yeah, a small stage area over on the right side, and a bard hops up onto the stage. He's got like this violin type thing in his hands, and with like zero fanfare whatsoever, he just starts playing, strumming off on the violin, and it's a really like fast, but you didn't think it was possible to get that much rhythm out of a string instrument like that before. But the way he's like tapping the bow on the violin is giving it kind of a thumpy, strummy sound.
It's like a bass guitar almost.
Kind of, yeah. He's like, it is a violin, but he's playing it more like a cello.
Cello.
So you've got food arriving, rooms are available to you. Bard is performing.
We're gonna get some stairway, you think?
I'm just gonna do
A
like
wild Derek
that.
appears.
Hi, Derek. Hi, other Derek.
So many Dereks.
The whole falling back into a bar like this. The first thing I go into is that bouncer mode. I'm now gauging the people around me, seeing if any nifty like they're gonna do something, or if everybody's so broken by this system here that they're just we're gonna eat, we're gonna drink, and then we're gonna leave.
Everybody looks shifty.
Oh, that doesn't help.
Now we just gotta rank them by the level of shifty.
Yeah, no. Give me a insight check.
Would I be able to
From
kind
room?
of do that as well to see if I can maybe like get a judge of a?
Sure.
Okay.
Is that is an 18, 21.
Oh, that's an 18,
Okay.
so you got it better.
Make the roll.
I got an 18.
Okay. Which then yours would be much higher than a 21?
No, I mean I got 11 on die plus 7, so 18.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
All good.
Thank you.
Yeah, so everybody does look shady, but it's the kind of shady that looks like it requires privacy and secrecy, not the I want to start a bar fight and bet on how many chairs are broken kind of shady. Like you can see some of the tables, there's transactions happening where things are being passed across the table covered in a cloth and money is exchanging hands.
I can see it. Ain't my business though.
Right.
So, yep.
So the bard starts singing, and I am horrible with lyrics, so we're not going to get that. But as you listen to him, he goes through a series of songs which are kind of rowdy, and more than a few people are kind of like tapping feet along with it, and these are common songs that they know. But
the birds jumping. Sorry.
the content of these songs is how the merchants of the South are at it again. Everybody's out to get us. We can't get a fair break because of all the foreign interference. The music is clearly deflecting blame for all these problems away from Zenzel Keep and onto cat presses. And onto neighbors to the south. Then the outside door flies open. And a guard covered in mud
No.
steps in.
I'm invisible.
Where'd you go?
Be sure that's extremely suspicious.
I would have been making. I probably would have noticed.
Stealth check just to see how well this works out for you.
Oh no.
21.
Okay. So, you use the moment of distraction by the door flying open to cast your invisibility, and it doesn't look like anybody notices the moment you vanish. Those of you at the table quickly notice that she's gone.
Can I move?
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna keep to myself and continue drinking.
I'm going to kind of slide against the wall and try to stay opposite him at all.
Yeah, and he's covered in water and mud.
The fuck did you do, Fire? She tied his shoelaces together, didn't she? Oh my fucking god.
Is it the same guard that you used but you hit?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And he's just looking around the room, and everyone else around him is trying to look small. Yes, don't you have lights you can just turn on instead?
No.
Can I clean him without him knowing where? Just prestidigitize him?
That
Make
would
it all
break
better?
invisibility.
Fuck, never mind.
Not our business. Just keep our heads down, eat and drink.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I probably would be in trying to fix or salvage whatever I could in my alchemy kit. So I
Okay.
that.
So you're repacking it there at the table?
Yeah, just oh man, that's so expensive.
Yeah, where did I get that?
Down, get there. Where were you an hour ago?
It's small price to pay for what we're gonna do.
No, that wasn't the smell. No, that wasn't it.
He glances around the room, and his eyes lock on Lestrada.
Don't be weak.
You blew a kiss, didn't you?
I'm gonna be sultry in this moment. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna sultrily eat my food. Very sultry.
As he walks over towards you, anyone who's even remotely in his way steps back. And he makes his way right over the table, and standing above you, the woman you were with in the street. Where is she?
Listen, I have no idea. I've just been here eating food. I'm trying not to call him daddy as much as I can, but I'm...
I fucking dare you.
Daddy, you're looking a little dirty tonight.
Oh shit! In character.
No, I'm going to get murdered straight on the shot right there. No way.
I need to know where she's at right now.
What happened? Is everything okay?
Icy stare, no answer.
I can help you with that.
Yeah, I mean, we can help you clean up if you want. Oh.
Where is she?
She stepped out when we got here. Said she had some business elsewhere. And she would meet us back here eventually. Her words, eventually.
Do you know who she is?
Seeing as she's the only human in our group, she's the person that's going to do a lot of talking for us. So we kind of need her back in place. Courtney.
Courtney.
She's the inventor of the spork, you know.
Courtney.
That was the name she gave us.
He's like seething with rage.
He just needs to calm down. He's being too loud. I'm not gonna say that out loud, but like.
I could help with the mud but you would your permission.
Just that icy stare, like
look, she left her drink there. You can have her drink if you need it.
It's like he's enjoying the awkwardness of the silence as you try to figure out what to do next.
I'm going to inhale, and then I'm just going to take a sip.
Now, everything around you has gotten a bit quieter right now as he's entered the tavern. Roz, you got something?
I'm gonna polymorph him.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh
and I'm
my
just gonna
god.
explain everything while he can't hurt me.
Okay.
Oh my god. We're gonna fucking
What are you
die.
gonna change him into?
I'm going to make him a turtle. A small turtle. Because they can't bite me. Or run fast.
So no
a
snapping
small turtle.
I'm going to fucking cry.
Now, if like if this does happen, go ahead. I can't pregame this. I gotta wait till it happens.
We gotta just let it happen.
So
No.
the man vanishes. And like for a second, like those of you who didn't know what was going on, it looks like he just blinks away. But then when you look down at where his feet had been, there's a small turtle on the floor.
I'm gonna run over her since I reappeared and scoop
Lyra is once again visible.
I'm gonna run over and scoop him up and put him on the table.
Which invisibility spell do you have right now?
It's greater invisibility.
Okay, so you are still invisible.
Oh my god,
really?
So the turtle's fucking floating.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. Both require concentration.
Yeah, so I'm gonna concentrate on his polymorph now instead.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just gonna sit back at my spot.
Mm-hmm.
And put him on the table next to me, offer him some food as I eat, and just be like, and I'm gonna digitize him clean, and I'm gonna be like, look, honey, I swear to God I didn't do that to you. I would never do that to you. I'm really sorry. I have a familiar, and she's really bad, and I can't get her to stop following me, because I kind of also love her, but I would never do that to you. Please don't kill me. I swear to God it was an accident. I didn't know she left. Here, have some soup.
So, it had been quiet before. Now it is deathly silent. All eyes in the tavern looking at your table.
And you just hear, I swear to God, I didn't do anything.
And then, breaking the silence, you hear tremendously tiny laughter.
You're such an asshole, Fail. Can you please appear?
Fail is riding the turtle.
That sounds like some fancy drug shit.
And she just looks straight up at Lyra. It's like, honey, he can't understand you right now. He's got a turtle brain.
What?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like we're keeping a guard as a pet now.
So what's everybody doing around us?
He retains his alignment and personality.
Uh-huh.
Yes, but not communication or understanding.
Fuck, I'm gonna have to charm him later.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
There go all my spells. I need to take a
We have to put him in something.
You can't.
I
It only lasts for an hour.
Look, I have a
I'm not doing anything
solution.
right now, as you can see.
I have a solution.
I will not kill him. He's my friend.
No, I have a solution. Do you trust me?
Yes.
Kind of.
Sort of.
Okay. I will stand up. I will pick up the turtle. I will walk out of the bar. As soon as I am out of the bar, I will run as fast as I can to like the closest, darkest kind of alley I can find, and then I will punt that turtle against the wall.
Okay.
And then when
Escalating very quickly.
No!
God!
First question is, how far away do you want to go?
How far does my spell work?
Not a problem.
your spell he stays
Once you cast it, there's no range. So he's a turtle for an hour, or until the spell is dispelled.
Oh my fucking god.
I will go.
I'm not comfortable with this. Your alignment's about to shift.
Oh.
Yeah.
My
Look,
fucking
I'm
god.
fixing a big problem here.
It's
Trust
not
me.
that
Wow,
big of a problem. He's gonna
call
be our
that he
best
will
friend.
commit a crime tonight. Jesus Christ.
He's gonna be our friend.
I know.
So you're
No, he's not going to be our friend. He's part of a military force here, and you just did something to him that is a punishable offense.
Oh god.
We have to clean this problem up.
Colt scoops up the turtle, tucks him into the crook of his arm like a football,
What are you doing?
and goes running out the door.
Is this a game passing the turtle? Like what? It's like,
God
football?
damn,
What the hell?
animal cruelty and murder all in one night. Who knew?
The silence is currently intense.
He's not a real turtle. I know
Get
that.
back on.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk upstairs to the room. I'm just gonna get up and walk away. I'm like, I'm
No,
just gonna go
I
like,
also
I'm
am
done.
just gonna go upstairs at this point.
I want to by himself.
As Colt leaves, and Colt, you run past the rest of his patrol group standing outside.
Oh, fuck!
Colt, down
Yeah.
past them
With a turtle.
with the turtle up in your arm like a football.
Oh, yeah?
And
Yes,
I
I
can
do.
full Heisman.
I'm going to go for it. Full. Yep.
Oh my
It's precious cargo. I got it tucked in the big gauntlet. I'm going.
Fucking God.
Now we're gonna stay focused on Colt here for a minute.
Oh my god, this is
How
beautiful.
far away do you want to go to do this punting?
I need to find the darkest, dirtiest alley that I can find.
Don't
Okay.
eat my friend!
Don't eat my friend.
Just drop him in a sewer.
Oh fucking god.
Let's see what we got here.
Great.
Give me I'm gonna say survival check.
Oh my
Sure.
fucking God.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, that's a 15.
Okay.
12 to a 15.
Oh my god.
You run like 2 or 3 blocks down, and but everybody's like looking at you. And this halfling with a turtle just runs through down this rainy street at full speed. At full monk speed.
And if anybody does like say anything, my response will be, "I've got a sick turtle. Get out of my way."
I gotta kill sick turtle.
And like I can see you like over things and making the full speed here in play.
Oh my fucking god.
So you end up behind one of the buildings.
This is great.
Oh my
And you
god.
think you're alone now.
Oh no!
Yep.
And you just want to like drop punt.
like
Ugh.
I'm going to try to kick him to the roof of a building, but do
What the
so like
fuck?
full impact, so that hopefully,
The
if
dead
if
body.
what I think will happens, he will be shot up onto the roof, as a turtle. If he survives it as a turtle, if not, there'll be a guard body on the roof. And how are they going to explain that?
Okay.
God.
So you want to get height on top of a building?
Yes.
Okay.
And even if I have to make like a run off the back of a building, push myself up,
Sure.
and I will get
You
up.
might as well just bash his head in.
I am really confident that punting is a strength skill. So athletics check.
Sure. I got a +8 to that, so
Yeah, you do.
Jesus Christ.
My fucking god.
14. Wait, that's before the bonus. 14 on the die. 22 athletics check.
Okay. So you hold the turtle out in front of you. Drop, punt kick. The turtle goes spinning head over tail up onto this building, but when your foot hits it, that's enough to do damage. So right then and there, as he lifts off of your foot and goes flying, he shifts back into human form, flying head over heels and screaming.
And I immediately make a stealth check, try to hide in the shadows, and make my way back to the bar. I don't stick around. I don't care to see exactly what happened, but I'll make my way back to the bar.
Wait,
Okay.
as long as he doesn't hit 0 hit points, he doesn't.
You muted halfway through that.
What the fuck?
No, you're good, but
Can you hear
like,
me?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As long as he doesn't hit 0 hit points, he doesn't revert back.
Turtles have one.
Oh shit.
And my kick does a minimum
Yep.
of 5 points of
Yep.
damage.
So
Oh
shit.
shit.
now,
Is he dead?
no.
No, he's a guard
Oh,
now, flying through the
fuck.
air.
Mhm.
He
Gonna have to
just
explain.
bashed his head in.
When you're polymorphed and
He
you
would have
take
switched
damage,
back.
when you run out of hit points in your polymorph form, you switch back into your original form. So this guardsman is flying up over the edge of this building and is going to land on a roof. Now, Colt, you wanted to make a stealth check right away?
Yes.
All right, let's roll that.
Disadvantage or just straight?
Let's just make it a straight stealth roll.
15 plus 3 is 18.
Okay.
Sorry. 15 plus 8 is 23. I looked at
Okay.
survival.
Yep. Shifting back to the tavern. That silence just keeps hanging in the air like a physical object.
I'm just
And
gonna go upstairs.
The woman who was bringing your has this platter of food, bring to your table. You really should leave now.
Yeah, do you have a back door?
Now. And she just points towards the front door.
I go through a window instead.
Oh
I'm
my
not going out the front door.
God! Stop!
So you want to avoid the front door.
Yeah.
The only way to do that would be probably through the kitchen.
I'm going.
Okay. So you're going to make a break for the kitchen?
Yep.
Okay. Everyone else?
As much as I feel like being impulsive, Volna, what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna go through the front door as calm as fucking can be.
Same.
I have
did not.
nothing to do with this situation
I
right
did
now.
nothing wrong. I just sat there and, I'm proud of myself. I didn't call him daddy, so I'm just gonna go through the front door.
Yeah, let's,
I mean, I can't
Okay.
say
It's
the
the
same
stage
for the
left,
other guards.
right?
I don't know if I.
Okay.
Volna, when you get to that door, and you open it up and you look out. That guard patrol is there, and they look confused. Where's the sergeant?
I'm sorry?
Why would the sergeant be at the end?
Three of them like point crossbows in your direction. Where is the sergeant?
Inside?
No one's leaving. No one else is leaving.
I don't actually laugh, but...
She's like,
And the man that you've been talking to is like pulling a mace from his belt, and a shield, and is walking towards you, standing in the door.
We were just asked to leave, though.
Mm-hmm. But not by the guards.
No. Alright. I'm gonna step backwards to let them through.
Okay.
I ain't doing no confrontation right now.
When this guard steps into the tavern room, every silent person in this tavern points at Lyra.
I'm running. I'm going, y'all.
They point at the open kitchen door that's swinging closed that Lyra had just run through.
Glad that we were the distraction.
So the guy with the mace points at Volna, is like, detain her. I'll go after Lyra, the woman. Where's the sergeant? This
I
is
think
going
he
to
went
interesting places.
that way.
Think
He probably went in the kitchen after her. Yeah, that's probably went after her in the kitchen. I guess.
So Lyra, when you get into the kitchen, busy place. There's far more people in the kitchen than you think it would fit. But they all have these like glazy looks on their faces. And when you burst in, like nobody notices at first, and then like you're running, and that grabs their attention with someone moving quickly. There's tables with food being prepped on it. A big oven stove area with two big kettles of something cooking. You can smell what might be bread. And then there is a set of stairs leading up to a large door. It's like the door is one of those kind of like opens up and out.
Like a storm cellar door?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, yep.
A lot easier for getting large amounts of things in and out. What do you got here with the kitchen?
I'm literally running towards whatever looks like the door or a window.
Okay. The door will be latched. Give me an investigation check to figure out how to unlatch the door.
8.
Just an 8? Okay.
Well, it was 2 on die.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
So Mace Man comes into the kitchen and sees you fiddling with this door on the other side of the kitchen and like rushing over towards you. Volna, Lastrada, Wim. Volna, you've got like two of the guys from the guard patrol are trying to like sequester you against one of the walls to keep you contained and separate from everyone else.
That's rude.
That's
I do.
Is the wizard still in the group with this patrol?
This patrol does not have a wizard.
Okay. How many of them are there?
Roughly 10. Now the the ones wielding crossbows are kind of like hovering fire over the entire establishment. And no one else is moving. You've got a lot of hands up like this. A lot of people just trying to be still or small.
Okay. And who looks like who's in charge? Is this the
turtle was in charge.
The guy with the mace went after Lyra, and then I guess the next in command is the guy who's trying to sequester us.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll have my hands up. It's like, please don't be mad, and cast Crown of Madness on.
Oh my.
16. Wisdom 16.
Okay.
Please don't be mad.
This is escalating.
Yeah, this has...
Roll for your surge.
Okay.
This is awesome.
19.
Okay. Charm. While the target is charmed this way. Someone must use this action before moving on each of turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that you mentally choose. Okay, so who would you like him to attack?
To go after his brigade.
Okay. This is going to get complicated fast. And looking at the clock, I don't want to stop this midway.
Okay.
But if we go any further, it's going to be that. So we're going to call it right here tonight.
Oh man, things are getting spicy.
We have Lyra in the kitchen.
I've got plans.
With the
About me.
candlestick?
Oh
Nope.
my god.
With-
Not clue.
With Mace Man.
And the knife.
We have Volna by the door, walled off by 2 guards. Lasdrada is still at the table.
I'm basically with
Yeah, I think we all went to the door, didn't we?
I think we did, but I'm with you. I'm like closest to you basically.
Yeah. Swim. Crown of Madness is in play.
I'm just trying to cause some craziness so we can run away.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully.
Oh boy. Oh boy is right.
And Colt is
Hunted a turtle.
down the street.
Committing turtle murder.
Hunted a turtle.
Wait,
But
was
nope.
the dude naked when he transformed back? Or...
Nope.
Okay.
You polymorph, all of your equipment polymorphs with you, comes back. Okay.
Oh shit, that's gonna be a hard landing.
So that's where we're gonna start next week is trying to sort this glorious mess out. And I'm loving every part of this. This is nothing but happy little trees. So it's good stuff. I love it. Until next week, I can be tracked down at Evil Sales Ass on Twitter. We'll be back tomorrow night for our Dragon Heist game. It's not Dragon Heist anymore. It's just a water deep.
We're in
now.
we're in the transition phase. We're still in it
Yeah.
until we find the right
A
place
new
to go.
name for Chapter 3.
Yeah.
But it's fun. I see a visit to Long Saddle in the near future, and for anyone familiar with Long Saddle and the Harpels, things are gonna get weird. So from there, I think it's fair to pass things off to Rozzy, the source of chaos.
I
Jesus
mean,
fuck.
I didn't fucking do it. You did it.
You
Everything
did.
was fine.
Nope,
really
nope,
did.
nope.
No,
You
it's
brought
not.
it-
Inevitable.
Yeah.
He's gonna do something.
On a booty.
You brought that pixie
That
here.
wasn't the problem. The problem was Fail tripping him. Anyway.
Problems were at a 3. Before the polymorph took things to a 7, and the punting took it to a 9.
Oh, No,
Oh
no,
my
It goes
no.
up to 11.
Because I'm not done.
Oh my
I'm not done.
How are you?
I'm not done
Oh
yet.
my god.
Nine's not where this is going to cap out.
Oh my Jesus. Yeah, we're gonna
No.
be at like a 7.
We have to bring this to an 11 at least.
We haven't even been in town a half an hour. And we're fugitive.
You're yeah, I know. You're at a 20. You need to bring it down to an 11.
All right, so yeah, Roz, continue.
Anyway, Cinder Wizard on Instagram and Twitter. Cinder_Wizard if you want to play Call of Duty with me and Nick.
Yeah.
Speaking of Nick, go for it.
Oh my god, thank you. I am honored. You can find me at BlueAura94YT or just Blue Aura. Hold on, the first part, Blue Aura 94YT is Twitter. Blue Aura 94 is where you find me on PS4 doing that Call of Duty goodness with Rozzy. Other than that, Carpe Nerdus page, it's there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to titling tonight's episode as Turtle Murder. So that that'll be good.
Turtle Murder's not accurate, but it was
Mayhem.
definitely
Mayhem.
drop hunting for goodness.
Yeah.
Turtle soup.
Stop.
Turtle
no.
soup.
No.
Forget egg drop soup. It's
I-
turtle soup.
Turtle drop
Kick-
soup.
I so want to say I kicked the shell out of him.
Oh my god.
Get out.
God, these
Yep.
dad jokes.
Flag.
Enough. Okay.
I am gone. I'm gone.
Before the
Bye.
dad jokes get any crazier, I'm gonna hand it off to Derek, who might make them worse.
You can find me on Twitter as Disposable Idiot. You can also find us on Friday, where we are going to move from one tiny town to a much larger city in the Friday night game. And also, do make sure that you check out Monday nights. It's a great game for viewing and everything. And I'll pass on to... let's go, Lauren.
Hello again. Lauren at the Splittering on Twitter. It's pretty much the only thing I use. Yeah. And Jess. Jess, did you go yet? I forget. Or did we get it?
No.
Go for you.
All right, I'll go, I guess. You can find me at Sweet9Tails, Twitter, Instagram, and very occasionally Twitch besides this channel. I apparently got sudden motivation to work on cosplay stuff instead of being depressed, so that's wonderful.
Yay!
It is literally better than being depressed. So
Oh, it is! You don't know how many days off I've had and been like, I should work on cosplay stuff, but just laid in bed all day. You know, it's that time of year. Anyways, you'll see me here tomorrow night as well. I think that is all. Pass
Alright.
it off to Kevin. Did Kevin do
Alright.
his thing?
you can track me down, Evil Sales Ass on Twitter. I think I mentioned that a minute ago. Many of us are going to be at PAX Unplugged, so that'll be great. I'm looking forward to that. And then many others of us will also be at PAX East in February, so we got that on the horizon. But we are done here. Shut it down.
Good night,
Get
everyone.
the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Go to bed.
Oh, I want to go to bed, but